Roosevelt, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
Yeah, my final word for the beautiful people is going to be, um, why put off tomorrow what you could do today? You know what I'm saying? It's every time we get ready to do something, so I'll do it tomorrow. I'll give it a try tomorrow. What if tomorrow don't come? What if you don't remember what you're supposed to be doing tomorrow? What if you don't have the resources or the ability to do it tomorrow? So don't put off tomorrow what you can get done today. That is my final word for the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast.
Absolutely. That was a great final word from Blade Roosevelt. Salute. Beautiful people, my final word for today is gratitude is where your blessings come from. I'll say that again. Having gratitude is where your blessings come from. Um, this morning when I woke up like 4 o'clock this morning. I went down to the gym. Boy, you would have been proud of me. Got out, went down to the gym, put my gloves on, and I was about to work out. I opened my garage and I walked outside, and I saw probably one of the most beautiful things that I've seen. It was a bunch of clouds, and they were orange and pink. And the moon, the harvest moon, was out in full display. And I'm like, oh man, that is beautiful. I'm just seeing these orange and pink clouds surrounded by this gigantic moon that was still out this morning. I was like, oh, that's beautiful. So I called my wife, and she brought my son out, and we just sat there and looked at it. I took pictures. They walked around. It was a very beautiful moment, and I just realized, man, I'm so grateful to have the things that I have. And obviously, I want more. I have dreams and aspirations. I have these projects that I try to do. I have these community events. I have businesses that I run. But I'm grateful for everything that I have, the people that support me, the family that I have, the home that I have. Obviously, I want bigger and better things in my life, but I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do the things that I love to do with people I love and care about. You know what I'm saying? Even you, my brother, we do this podcast every week. We've been doing this every Wednesday for the last 3 years. If that ain't dedication, I don't know what is. And
Right.
I'm grateful to have you here as my partner. I'm grateful for the things that we've been able to accomplish with this podcast. It ain't just this podcast. We touch a lot of lives with what we're trying to do and what we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So, and we have this platform so that some of the wrestlers that come on, you get to see the people, the real people behind the athletes. You know what I'm saying? You get to hear their stories. You get to connect with them. You get to hear about their trauma and their abuses. You get to hear about their glories and their triumphs. And you get to
Hmm.
connect with who they are. And a lot of them practice the same thing. They have gratitude to just be a wrestler and just being able to work and be acknowledged for their work. You know what I'm saying? And so gratitude goes a long way. So if I had to tell you something, it's just practice gratitude, being grateful for what you have, even though you know you want more, even though you may feel like you deserve better. Be grateful for where you are because it's a lot of people that's wishing that they had what you have. It's a lot of people that wish they were in the position that you are, even though you feel like you might have the most horrible problems in the world. There are people in this on this planet that would trade you for your problems.
Hmm.
I don't care how bad you think your problems is. There are people that will trade you for your problems. So when you're grateful, when you practice being grateful, when you practice uh, being humble, that's where your blessings are because you're not expecting anything. and you're in the perfect position for God to be able to, like, you know what? Let me give him this. He's been grateful. He's appreciated this. Let me make this happen for him. And that gratefulness and that gratitude comes from a place of not wanting or not feeling like you deserve, but being put in the place where God can bless you and where he feels like that you deserve and that you're ready for it. Because there ain't nothing worse than getting the blessing and not being prepared or ready for it. And then you waste it and squander it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to be in the best, you got to be in a position in order for him to bless you.
Mhm.
But the best position is in a position of gratefulness, in a position of gratitude, in a position of grace and balance, in a position of awareness of where you are in your life and where you want to go. So my final word to you, even though this is very long-winded, is have gratitude, show gratitude, be grateful for what you have, be appreciative for who you are, because gratitude is where your blessings come from. That is a final word from your boy, Brian Renegade. All right. Roosevelt, you'll be in the show.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in next week on the next Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. We bid y'all adieu.